Hi, Omega Chaos here again with a new deck profile. This is my updated Vampire deck. I have been testing this deck since June and there have been a lot of changes since then. So, let's go over the deck. First, Torrential Dragon of course, a really broken boss monster. And you have a lot of grave control in this deck, so it definitely works out. Then the higher level vampires are Vampire Grace, which much you declare a card type and then your opponent has to send it to the graveyard, pretty much to trigger a Vampire Empire's effect. It also has another effect, but you are not going to use that as much, or not at all. Then the free Shadow Vampire, one of the key cards in this deck. Its effect is when this card is normal summoned, you can spell summon one Dark Vampire monster from your hand or deck except Shadow Vampire. If you do, a monster you control other than that monster cannot declare an attack this turn. This card cannot be used as an Xyz material except to have the Xyz summon of a Dark monster. It's really nice for your Dark rank 5 Xyz summons. It also helps you spam your vampires. But it does have a drawback with that other monsters can't attack this turn other than the summoned monster. Then the 2 Vampire Duke, the TCG exclusive. When this card is normal summon, you can target one Dark Vampire monster in your graveyard, first summon that target in face-up defense position. When this card is special summoned, you can declare one card type, basically a Vampire Lord's effect. Your opponent, and you can only use that effect once per turn, and also it has the same clause as Shadow Vampire that it cannot be used as Xyz material except for a Dark Xyz monster. Then the Vampire Lord, the original himself. Basically, it's almost completely outcast by Vampire Duke, but it's still really good for its self-revival effect. Then I also run the one Vampire Lady, it has the same Vampire Lord's effect, and it's pretty decent because if you have Vampire Kingdom on the field, then it becomes a 20-50 beater. Then the free Vampire Sorcerer, also one of your key cards because it pretty much sets out almost everything in this deck. Basically, when this card is sent to graveyard, your opponent's card, either by battle or card effect, you can add one Dark Vampire monster or one Vampire spell or trap from your deck to your hand. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard. You can also summon one Dark Vampire monster this turn without tributing. So it also helps you to summon out your higher level vampires. Then 2 Pyramid Turtle to play summon almost every monster in this deck. 2 Goblin Zombie to set out some of your cards. Then 2 Zombie Master to help you swarm and synchro summoning with Plaguespreader Zombie. Then 2 Mezuki, basically revive any zombie if you banish this card. That really helps out the deck a lot. And 2 Plaguespreader Zombie to help out with your synchro summons. Some choose not to run this card, but I like the synchro element. Then 3 Vampire Kingdom, also one of the key cards. Basically, some monsters gain 500 attack during damage calculation, and once per turn when card is sent from your opponent deck to a graveyard, send one Dark Vampire monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, then target one card on the field and destroy it. So it helps out with your field control. So yeah, it really helps in the grind game. Then 2 Book of Life, you must revive any zombie and then banish one monster from your opponent's graveyard. Then 1 Buddha from a different dimension, you banish a lot of cards. It definitely helps out to recycle your Mezuki and Plaguespreader Zombies, or even Vampire Sorcerer. Then 1 Fully Foil, send any monster from the deck to the graveyard. 1 Allure of Darkness to help you draw. Then Dark Hole and Premium Space Typhoon. Then trap cards. 2 Vampire Takeover. Pretty much if you don't have a spear spell and if you control a zombie, you can activate Vampire Emperor from your deck, and then you can spell summon 1 Dark Vampire monster from your graveyard and face up defense. And you only activate these once per turn. Then Solemn Warning, Torrential Tribute, and 2 Fiendish Chain. So that was the main deck, now the extra deck. 2 Vampire Bram the Edelritter. I don't know, I don't remember the TCG name right now. It requires 2 level 5 zombie type monsters. You can detach 1 exist material from this card and target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard. There's also one that tied to your side of the field. You can only use this effect of Vampire from the Edelritter once per turn. If you do, monster you control other than that monster cannot attack this turn. If this card on the field is destroyed by your opponent's card, either by a battle or god effect, and sent to the graveyard, spell summon this card from your graveyard in face of defense position during the next turn's standby phase. It's a really good card. You must spell summon monster from your opponent's graveyard, and if it's destroyed, you can spell summon it back in next standby phase in face of defense. Then other Keeper of Argument, because it's a dark rank 5 axis monster and basically helps you destroy your opponent's cards. Then 1 Shark Fortress. It's also played this because it's a rank 5 dark axis monster, which must help you double attack if you didn't use Shadow Vampire's effect this turn. Then rank 4 number 66 Master Key build to protect your Fiat spell or any of your other cards. Then 1 number 101 Sant Honor Star Arknight, one of my favorite Exis monsters in the game, and it's coming out in Legacy of the Valiant. Helps you get rid of many problematic threats. Then 1 Maestroke Symphony Djinn and Gagaga Cowboy for that burn. In the synchros are Stardust Dragon, Scrap Dragon, Crimson Blader, Black Rose Dragon, the White King Hades. And this is also has been one of my favorite synchros because of its ability to negate many effects. Then Carnate the Force of Earth and HTS Psyhemuth. So this was my updated Vampire deck profile. I will try to pull this in real life as well, but unfortunately Shadow Vampire is a secret rare and Vampire Sorcerer is going to be an ultra rare, so it's going to be a bit difficult to get the cards. But I have hope that I will somehow get them, and prices hopefully will not be that high. So for now, goodbye, and next video is going to be a duel video where I show you one of my favorite and signature decks ever. And the crew will be, it's going to be about a Dark Knight, and it's a color god of the Legacy of the Valiant. So, Khaos out.